I'm Richie Lewis, reporting for cadred.org. We're here at Northcon. Allegedly, there's some games going on, which that's pretty cool. And I'm here with somebody who came over, but not to kind of play, although sort of did for a bit badly, which we won't talk about. But he's actually casting, and should be casting now, but his co-caster just went live without him, which was nice. No? Oh,
there's more to it than that.
I'm giving you the abridged version. It's my introduction, Josh. So anyway, this is Josh Steele, Nissan. Right. So, first of all, what the fuck are you doing out here? Because I was really surprised to hear you were coming out. And when you said you were, I presumed it'd be with MTW, but it wasn't.
Well, I wish I would be with MTW playing this tournament because we feel like we could do really well here. But I was coming to help. Nookie's here as well as Tweede, and they're helping with the booth you saw on the video tour with the NVIDIA and the 1.DE computers. I was going to help set that up, but last minute, my manager's friend's team needed a stand-in, basically last week on Monday. So I said, yeah, whatever, I'm here, I'll play, sure. So that's how I'm here.
Yeah, and you crashed out pretty early.
Out of the main CSGO tournament to get the qualifier spot, we crashed out. Actually, not early. All we had to do was win that game, and we would have been through. Yeah, pretty early.
Yeah, so pretty early.
Yeah.
Well, why couldn't you carry them? I mean, we're always hearing about how great you are, and Tweede made this movie, and like 70% of it was just you.
I'm pretty sure we did cover it a little bit. I am probably the greatest player to ever touch this game, but sometimes we just get screwed. No, the team I'm playing with, they're playing Ducks.
Yeah.
They come from Counter-Strike Source, and that's what they came here for. They came to play Counter-Strike Source, but their sponsors wanted them to do the CSGO tournaments as well. So they don't have a lot of hours in CSGO. They have like maybe 50 total, including this weekend. So when we were doing the map vetoes, it came down to Mirage, and they'd never played it. The smokes, flashes, spots, they don't know any of it, and they're all German. So for me to call strats when I don't know their names off by heart, I don't know their roles, I don't know what they call different positions. It was just a mess. So we took a pretty rough tumble, went out on Mirage, and won every Dust 2 game. Every single Dust 2 game. We've played about 9 maps, and 8 of them was Dust 2, and we won all of them.
So you found yourself thrust into casting duties. How have you been enjoying that? I'll let you answer that with a mouthful of pretzel.
Well, actually, I did my first cast, and it was kind of fun. I probably sucked ass. I looked like ass because I haven't had much sleep this past weekend, but it was fun. Not much audience the first time around, and there's an audience out there right now, but I was a minute too late, like literally less than a minute. I was like 10 seconds.
They could have waited for you, man.
I shouldn't have stopped to take the piss. I think that's what it was. I was on the way over. Piss on the left, cast on the right. Nature calls. I mean,
it's Rizzik, man. He just wants all the attention. That's the reality. You got jibbed. But on a serious note, though, I mean, is casting something
serious?
Yeah, well, relatively serious. Okay. Is casting going to be something you're doing more of? Because I think you'd be well suited to it. I butter up all the players when I'm doing the interviews and say that, of course. No, but seriously, I think it's something you'd be well suited to. You're a personality, no doubt about that. So, yeah, I mean, is it an area you're going to move into?
It's definitely something I'm interested in. I like analyzing the game, but I still have work to do with my, I guess, personalities, kind of hone it a little bit, work on my enunciation, work on my broadcasting skills, my speaking skills, and make sure I say less ums and uhs. And, but you see, there I go. Yeah. Practice right here. But I do want to do more of it in the future and hopefully get better, because long term, like after I'm done as a player, what the fuck am I going to do? What's interesting to me? I enjoy doing this, so yeah, I'll try to do it a lot more frequently now.
I think most people have presumed you are done as a player, because what are MTW doing these days? Like, it seems to me incredible that aside that constantly changed roster trying to find this right balance, then just gave up, but still has some of the best talent, I would say, in CSGO contracted to it, stopped attending LANs, stopped attending events. It's like you guys just thought, you know what, fuck it, we can't do it anymore. So what's going on?
Well, I'm flattered that you say that of me, but...
Yeah, it's true. Not just you, I'm mainly talking about Hoods G, right?
Yeah.
And Nookie, of course.
Yeah, okay. I thought we were being... No, I'm kidding. Everyone knows what you think about him. It's no.
He's played really well lately. I got to hand it to him. He has. It took him 2.5 years, but he got there.
I'm sure he appreciates that.
That's why he came over to say hello.
Did he?
No.
You need to rebuild and repair these bridges. You can't burn all the bridges.
I know about me. Well, rebuild and repair your team. What's happening?
Okay, so basically what we had when I came over was kind of we thought it was going to work, the roster with RDL and Weber, and then we had those issues where we slowly started chopping and changing until we wound up with a team for the ESWC qualifier, and that fell to shits and pieces. But basically, what we wanted to do is, we saw that DreamHack was quickly approaching. We were about 3 weeks away from it. We said, all right, if we win the Thor qualifier this weekend, we'll go. We'll do the boot camp for a few weeks. We'll get really, we'll get better at the game. We'll become friends at a boot camp. We'll, go hardcore and do it all. We fucked up. We lost the qualifier. There were other extenuating circumstances. So basically, what management told us is, listen, it makes no sense to rush this. Take your time. We're going to miss these events. It's too late to do anything about it now. Just find the right team, find the best team that will stick together, and just take your time with it. And that's what we're doing. We're just taking the time to find the right player and the right mix too.
Well, when you were told that you're not going to go to these events, the DreamHack, the biggest thing that happened at CSGO, and possibly, from the Counter-Strike Source era onward, which I know is your era, you're not a 1.6 guy, so you won't have had and you weren't CGS either, so you won't have had a taste of anything close to the big time. So I'm guessing you must have been pretty disappointed.
Yeah, I was disappointed. Absolutely, I was. But I thought that I would still be able to do more, in terms of streaming, start streaming more regularly, start casting more regularly. So I had all these ideas to do when I was basically benched. Well, not benched, but sitting on the sidelines watching events and not actually participating in them, where I could actively participate in, maybe casting one of the LANs. But we had problems with the internet. We had problems with, Twitch and stuff like that. So finally, everything's sorted. I have good internet. We have Twitch. I can stream regularly. But I think it was all a little bit too late by a matter of weeks, just a few weeks. So I think that really killed it a little bit. But yeah, it's been disappointing.
What about, when you were explaining the whole situation with the team and the stages you went through, and you released that statement, stop trying to make me laugh. When you released that statement where you pretty much picked apart every player you'd had and said why they were an asshole. That's pretty much, it looked like you wrote it, by the way, which is what everyone presumed, it was all you're doing. I don't know if it was or not, because what would I know about you, right? So, but do you regret that? Looking back, I had people messaging me saying that is a fucking embarrassing statement to put out, to go into that much detail. You had the stuff about Weber in there, which he then categorically denied publicly. And I think because people were kind of sick of the chopping and changing in the team, you didn't have a lot of friends in the community, a lot of fans that were going to back what you were saying. Do you look back and do you regret being so candid?
As far as the wording goes, we could have worded it maybe a little differently. Of course, it's no surprise that I did do most of the wording. You don't look at Nookie as an English major wordsmith. So obviously I wrote it so grammatically it made sense. The words, the spelling, everything like that.
And the viciousness? The
viciousness was probably a bit of personal spite on my front, just because I invested so much in this, and then it was taken away from other people, basically. I'm not saying I'm not to blame at all. I'm just saying that large amount of the blame was on the others. Yeah. And there's a lot of information that we did leave out that would have been even more spiteful. There were things that you just... Yes, some people think that was too much information and that shouldn't have been public, but there's even more stuff that we kept private that really should not be public.
But organizations and teams like that, I think if everybody knew just how, for want of a better word, pathetic the average team can be, I think it would be a big turn up. And not just in Counter-Strike, but League of Legends, it's the same. you know, even right at the very top. So I think it would actually turn a lot of people off to what esports is actually about, and I think that's why people want to kind of, you know, keep it concealed. Now, you know me, I'm all about let the truth, you know, out, but sometimes you have to play a diplomacy game, don't you?
I think we were in a lose-lose situation. If we did post something, everyone's like, why the hell did they post it? They should have kept it private. There's no matters to be in a public forum. And then if we don't post it, everyone keeps spreading rumors. Oh, it's Haji. Oh, it's Steel. Oh, it's Nookie. This is the reason why. Oh, the management's stupid. Oh, this, oh, that. Okay.
I know. And he's from the mainstream media.
Oh, really? Yeah. But anyways, so either like if we posted an article explaining what happened or not, people would flame us. It's just, what do they flame us about? Do they flame us because we posted private information, or do they flame us for being for basically rumors? For, you know, one person, one little bird will squeak and tell this little story. Another person will tell another story, and the next thing you know, people are messaging us like, is this true? Is this true? It's like, what the fuck is this? So we thought it would be a good idea to explain the truth, explain the actions around some certain things. I don't think that what we wrote about RDL or Aaron was too spiteful. Obviously, there was some tension with Weber. The face thing, I probably could have worded a little less spiteful in a way. Like he was a good guy, but it just felt like the motivation wasn't there from him. And
but don't you feel that's, and again, sorry to keep bringing it to it, don't you feel that's a missed opportunity in itself, like to play with face? Like you look at all these teams that have gone on to be successful, and it's a 1.6er that's come in, you know, into a mix with Source players, and it's that blend that's generally worked and put people on the top. And again,
well, I think a major issue. What the fuck?
I know, dude.
Okay.
Like, am I fucking invisible? What? Like, anyway, go on.
Well, I do look like Casper, but no, like we played with a bunch of different people. We didn't just randomly pick to play with Klee. We didn't randomly pick to play with Base or anything. We tried out a lot of players, and we wanted to get people that were motivated, that weren't in it just for the money, that wanted to improve and get better as a team, and build like respect between one another and grow as friends, basically.
Yeah.
But it feels like a lot of the players we played with were just in it for either the money, or some people were just not motivated enough to play, didn't want to learn a new game, or we just didn't get along with them. And sometimes it just doesn't work out.
Yeah.
And I'm just disappointed that we invested so much time into trying to make it work with some of the players, and then just having it not work. And I think that came out a little harsh in the writing, but I think that was a reflection of emotions rather than personality trait. Like I don't try to be an ass. Yeah, I'm arrogant as fuck. Everyone knows I have an ego. This is nothing new. I always say I'm the best, probably because I am. But I'm not like actively an asshole. I don't try to be an asshole. I'm not an asshole with my teammates, or so I hope. Yeah. Can you tell me that?
We're going to interview them afterwards and get what they think about it.
Well, only Andre's here, and you don't like Andre, so...
I don't like him. I just
think he's shit.
He was for a period of time. And anyway, okay. Stop bringing this up. He hates us talking about him. But, you know, he's a nice guy. I actually like him, believe it or not. That's true. I do. It's just... You need to separate the personality from the play style sometimes, you know, which is appropriate in your case also. So the whole situation, I would say, is kind of left, as I was saying earlier, with the fans kind of not really respecting the MTW name, certainly not in this game anymore. Does that hurt you when you read that criticism? Does it annoy you? What kind of emotions? Because, you know, I know on Cadred all the time posts, so there's that running meme at the moment where, you know, it's still more stable than an MTW lineup. You know, it's just kind of funny. I love it. Fucking Jenga, you know. But is it starting to get annoying for you guys or what?
There's the Jenga one that's funny, but there's also the one with the guy with the deck of cards.
House of cards was good. The house in the tree.
Yeah, there was like a deck of cards that was like stacked up in a triangle, and MX from Mouse Sports, we're kind of friends with him, and he photoshops a picture of Andre onto the guy. So it's a picture of Andre with a deck of cards, and it says still more stable than the MTW lineup. And
guess you had to be there.
But I mean, some of the comments are just absurd. But you gotta realize that a lot of the people like Alf, that guy posts on every article anything about me or about MTW. He's automatically...
He's going to love the fact you've name dropped him.
Oh yeah, I know. Instantly, he posts, he writes a bunch of babble. It's just incoherent as fuck, but basically, he's just in every thread. And it feels like he's automatically on the defensive of Weber. Sort of like this guy right here. Are you gonna do a... No, don't give Minnie attention. He went out. Oh my God, they're still in. But anyways, some of the comments are, hey, I'm doing an interview, okay?
Yeah, we're just not going to upload it. Fuck it.
Fuck it. But anyways, some of the comments are absurd. Some of them are trolls. Some of them people just don't know what they're talking about. And then the ones that people do know what they're talking about, it's rare to find comments where people are actually accurate with the truth, accurate with what is actually going on. And if you see some of those comments, it's kind of like, oh shit, we're in a pretty bad, awful situation. But most of the time, people don't know what the situation is. So
I guess to kind of wrap it up, let you guys out in here, Rivizik's getting really excited, and you might be required to cast soon. I mean, what is next for MTW? Because like, I think right now you're suffering from two problems, a very clear problem in that I think your lack of hands-on management is a problem. I think you guys need a manager full-time, my opinion. And I also think you guys need a team. So what are we doing to remedy those situations?
Well, we're working on figuring things out. I think we still have maybe a week or two that we're trying to figure out one certain avenue to drive down.
Yeah.
You like my metaphors? And
yeah, no, it's really good.
Yeah.
I'm getting the whole car thing.
Yeah. So yeah, we have some players in mind that we want to test. We have other things under wraps, but basically the only thing I can say right now is we're working on bringing something new to the table. I'll be on a really sick team soon. Other than that, all you have to do is wait for the news. Yep. News will come out soon. Obviously, you might be one of the first to know, if not the first.
I would like to think the first, after the other website got it wrong.
The gadget, oh yeah, HLTV.
Hi, Shade.
Actually, Mark's a good guy, but HLTV don't know what the hell they're saying sometimes. It doesn't, there goes my fucking stream from their site.
Bye.
All right.
I can't even edit this out, it's going up raw.
Yeah, no.
So... But yeah, and what about the manager? Because I'm interested. Have you given any thoughts to getting a full-time team manager?
I do not know anything about that. That's not for me to know, but maybe there is something. I can't say. But we do have plans for the future, and there will be news coming out soon because we have to make a move. Obviously, this is when people are leaving rosters, contracts end, et cetera, et cetera. So this is our time to get back in the scene.
Well, look, it's been great to talk to you, and thanks for making the time in between casts and in between pretzels. To all the people out there, Cadre Dog, do stay tuned to the website. We're going to have more interviews, hopefully a bit more fluid and less nonsensical than this one, from here at Northcon 2012.